Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the USC Trojans offense has the football first here today. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 16 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These 2 teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The ball carrier, 31.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
The gain makes it second and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. And at first down, they go right back to him. A quick juke. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mix. About the speed, he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Handoff from the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Offense.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They bring the heat and the blitz works. They've got him.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SC. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Automatic on the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. The Flames offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
The back's got it on a counter. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And now the handoff. Finds room at the 30. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
And the Trojans trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Offense facing second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Give it to the back again. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Southern California.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Flames come to the line in the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up the second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he pulls in the catch. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. The Flames are on the move here. Back to throw again. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And the Flames will have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Touchdown, Liberty. This quarterback on fire today.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Point after, not right through. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So it's 2nd and long at the 20. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Gets some space around the 30. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on 3rd down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to...
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a huge game before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. This defense, reeling after giving up that big play, responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. That very next play, the defense has had enough. This time, they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. The pocket breaking down. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. This will likely be the last play of the half. The offense decides to just spike the ball here. And they'll go for it on 4th down, likely the final play of the first half. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
And the Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. The Flames come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Pressure is coming. Snags the quick throw. Defense wraps him up after the catch, and he's just short of the first down. And the Flames will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff again. That one moves the ball across the 40. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
He's past the marker and still going. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterbacks. A nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
And the Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the defense wraps him up. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. That is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And they'll give it to the back. The Flames pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
That completion makes it 2nd down. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
He's running, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Here's the 2nd down play. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He pulls in the catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
They'll run it to the right side. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes the handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your king